Brucey. Whatever, back freckles. What's going on YouTube? Today we got KSHORTY. Man, ain't looking too good for little bruh. You know what I'm saying? We heard some things. Man, we won't get into this video though. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to MONICELLO'S reactions. Let's get it.
Coming out of Jacksonville drill history, starting off with him surviving a shooting that took the life of his girlfriend, then being exposed as gay for twerking, and the video getting millions of views before he decided to get revenge only months later, taking someone's life, throwing away his $1 million record deal, and essentially throwing away his life. Back in 2020, KSHORTY survived a fatal shooting that took the life of his then girlfriend after the shooters believed KSHORTY killed one of their brothers days before. And Nandi White was a 17.
Yeah, bro, like he got, so basically, Shorty got killed, but he got grazed. If y'all ever peep, bro got like a little, I don't know, it's like a mark or something on his head or on his face, but he got grazed. Man, this shit gets steep.
Year-old high school cheerleader who was dropping off her then boyfriend KSHORTY after a dinner date. But what she didn't know was how dangerous the 19-year-old was. Just 2 days before, Swift Jit from Double O, a rival gang, was shot multiple times outside of his house, dying. The next day, KSHORTY's house was shot up. So KSHORTY was alleged to have been involved in a murder at only 19 years old. The very next day, his house gets blazed, and for some reason the day after that, he thought it was safe to go on a date. So he went out with his girlfriend, not knowing the same shooters who shot his house up the day before would be sitting in a car waiting for him to get back. Spotting his girlfriend's new vehicle, they began shooting it up, immediately killing her while attempting to kill him. It was revenge for SwiftJit, and KSHORTY's girlfriend paid the price. The following year, KSHORTY would be exposed for twerking in a rival rap video that hit over 12 million views, and the embarrassment would allegedly be the motive behind him committing a triple shooting, killing a rival rapper, and going live on Instagram to brag about it. In 2021, Spinner Bands made drill history after dropping Who I Smoke. 58 million views, plenty of dead dissed. He had a target on his head and didn't give a fuck because 2 months later he dropped I Don't Smoke Kendre. In the video he'd say, Therese twerking in the bathroom, look y'all, he's so gay. He'd show an old video of KSHORTY whose real name
Boy, your ass spicy. Telling you, Slim, these niggas will hide their identity behind that gun. Y'all ass on the down low.
is Therese Powell in high school with his shirt tied up like the sissies off the Longest Yard.
Brucey.
No.
Whatever, back freckles.
But this wasn't the only sus activity from KSHORTY, and Spinner Bands was on.
Hey, brother, y'all see him, man? Hold on, bro. I don't got no remorse for you fake gangsters, dog. Real shit is no remorse for you fake gangsters, bro. Y'all out here wilding.
With his shirt tied up like the sissies off the Longest Yard. But this wasn't the only sus activity from KSHORTY, and Spinner Bands was on a.
Get the fuck out of here, dog.
A mission to expose it all. But this apparently lit a fire inside of KSHORTY, and he was out for revenge. In September of 2021, just 4 months after being exposed, KSHORTY would allegedly carry out an ambush-style attack alongside his co-defendants Jacoby Sykes, aka Tufo. They'd pull up in a black Range Rover, opening fire on a Dodge
So
Charger.
now you mad. Now you mad because you got exposed. Because you did it to yourself. You want to record yourself twerking and shit. Boy, you're shaking like a stripper. Tighten up.
You're parked outside of a gas station. Rival Jacksonville drill rapper Spinna Bands was driving while his associates Greenlight and No Face were passengers. When shots rang out, Spin and Greenlight ran for cover inside of the gas station while No Face was left lifeless after a bullet hit his head. The shooters sped off. Spinna Bands rushed his friend to the hospital, but No Face would be pronounced dead. And just recently, the state introduced new evidence where they're saying, look, he's guilty. Apparently, KSHORTY and Tufo went live on Instagram 45.
Where's the button at? Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second.
Minutes after the triple shooting, bragging that they just caught 2 M's.
Stupid.
I was gonna cap on my name like shorty don't be out the roof. Say, right when I'm thinking I see the little nigga. Damn, I gonna be tripping on 4. Ain't the same little nigga that was smoking on 8 and had something to do with little bro. Ain't the same little nigga that said Terrence was gay. Had something to do with little bro. I do this shit like it's nothing. This nigga done crashed out. Drilling and rushing. Hop out the guy, he gushing. Let's see who bad now, nigga. Fuck boy. They put up on him. I ain't gonna lie, niggas roll the baseball bat though. Ain't gonna keep some of you niggas out like the park, man. Play golf with this bitch, whatever you want to do. Man, what's happening, nigga? Slow down. You had 1 million views on YouTube. What you gang? What? How you feel? You didn't call it M, cuz.
Hey, bro, stop that shit, bro. Don't, hey.
How do it feel? How does it feel? Talk to the mic. Talk to the mic.
Hey, nah. Chill out. Hey, I'm finna come get all of them.
How does it feel, cuz?
Y'all know y'all be quick to say, oh, niggas ain't, let me hit that.
We just hit 2 M's in one day. 2 M's, cuz. 2 M's in a day.
In one day.
In one fucking day.
What else hit the M?
How you do that? Niggas ain't doing that.
Wait, what else hit the M?
2 M's
What else
in
hit the
one
M?
day, man. Damn, like Gucci say,
These
damn.
niggas telling on themselves. These niggas telling on themselves like shit.
Now, the state is claiming an M stands for murder, the defense is claiming an M stands for 1 million views, and the state is firing back saying KSHORTY went live just 45 minutes after the triple shooting that left No Face dead. And apparently, it was rumored Spin had died too, so they were under the impression they killed 2 people. To back that claim, just 2 months after the shooting, Spinna Bands dropped a song titled Badass Day. He described the pain and guilt that forever scars him while giving small details into what took place. Taking a look at the chorus, Spin would say, rumors through my city say I'm dead.
He said, hold up, let me wrap my arm up. This is the beginning when the motherfucker warms up. Rumors through my city said I'm dead. Call the corner. I hear the shooting through my window. This was a switch. This is a switch. These niggas ass. I'm telling you, bruh. Without the war and all that, man, y'all would not be popping how y'all popping, bro. Like, for real, bruh. Like, you giving the industry what they want as far as, like, you know, the M's and, you know what I'm saying, and all that. Man, y'all ass. Whew.
Coroner. I hear shooting through my window. This is a switch. This ain't normal. These lyrics would give context to rumors going through the city that Spin was killed, which could have been the reason KSHORTY thought they caught 2 M's. Spin would also state he heard a switch, the rapid but inaccurate machine gun fire that essentially saved his life. Lyrics would continue on saying, I'm having a badass day. My mama said I should be happy. I could be, but I ain't. Mom trying to be, but they say my homie dead, he ain't make it. Ma, I try to get him to the hospital to save him. How the fuck they say I don't love Xavier? Spin would be describing survivor's guilt and addressing how many accused him of leaving No Face, aka Xavier Mays, for dead when he ran into the gas station. But Spin would refute these claims, saying he tried to get him to the hospital to save him, so how could they say he doesn't care? Now this is one of the craziest curveballs I've ever heard in drill history. KSHORTY, the alleged shooter, had his lawyer subpoena Spinner Benz, one of the 3 victims, so that Spin could testify in court that KSHORTY didn't do it. This was an awkward attempt at trying to make his ops keep it real, but Spinner Benz would refuse to say anything at all. After being charged with murder, 2 attempted murders, and shooting and throwing missiles, KSHORTY was looking like a Duval demon, but he'd Gucci man his career after it was exposed that he was snitching, full-blown cooperating against the same—
Not he Gucci man his career. Tonighty Jake wild as shit, bro. Shout out to Tonighty Jake. Expose all these fake ass gangsters, man.
ops that he was trying to kill. Paperwork would drop showing KSHORTY sat down with police and identified Rolling Ball by name and circling his picture as the one who shot him and killed his girlfriend. Ball would later be sentenced to life in Florida State Prison for murder, 5 attempted murders, 2 shootings, and weapons charges, all tied to trying to kill KSHORTY. Already sentenced to 12 years on weapons 50, charges, KSHORTY still faces trial for his murder case, and with the amount of time that's passed, he has enemies that want him dead on the streets and enemies he put in prison.
Yeah, he might as well just go ahead and stay locked up. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You might as well just go ahead and stay locked up. And if you in there with the niggas that you put in there, kill.
That can't wait until he gets sentenced. But he's still never been charged for killing SwiftJit, even though his brother identified him as the shooter. KSHORTY was close to signing a $2 million record deal, and instead of focusing on escaping the streets he came from, he dove headfirst, crashing out on Spinner Benz for calling him gay. He went live after a murder, literally rapped lyrics about being called gay, and stood on it like it was Get Back. The stupidest shit I've—
Kill. That nigga said, yeah, you got a problem with me twerking? Now my gun going berserking.
Ever seen. He was 9 times out of 10 the closest his entire bloodline's ever been to being rich, and threw it all away just to not kill who he wanted and be facing forever in prison. His final pretrial date is scheduled on April 30th, 2026, and following that will be his trial. Now, a lot of these gangs in Jacksonville are clicked up, and KSHORTY is from 6 Block, the same hood as Julio Fulio. No Face, the man KSHORTY allegedly killed, is from 1200, the same gang that would take the life of Julio Fulio. All of this shit comes back full circle. And I mean, if I'm being completely honest, no disrespect intended, not that I give a fuck either way, but I would expect you to crash out and throw it all away about your girlfriend that got killed in front of you.
Facts. Facts. That's what I was wondering. Like, come on, bro. What did you do to slide for her? Like, what did you do to slide for her? Nothing? That's crazy work.
A shooting in which you got shot and she died in the car next to you.
Because of some shit you did.
But not that one. You crashed out after Spinner Benz called you gay, showed you with your shirt tied up, twerking, and pretending to do some other things. You crashed out over that situation and went after Spinner Benz, because I'm sure with 12 million views, that was even more embarrassing. Now your manhood was targeted and you gotta prove to everybody that you're this savage, you're not gay. I don't know if you are or you're not, but if you were, you could have just been yourself. And if you weren't,
that nigga gay. The fact that you went through all that just to try to, you know what I'm saying, justify that you not, it kind of means that you are, bro. Like, what? Come on, bro.
People write it off as, oh, he was in high school, he was just doing jokes, whatever. All right, well, that shit comes back to bite you in the ass, no pun intended, when you want to dive into the streets and be respected as a killer. So essentially, you set yourself up.
Facts.
You were being a kid, doing whatever you wanted to do, but then you wanted to jump into the streets. And when you jumped into the streets, people brought up the things you used to do. And now
you mad.
He
mad as shit. He said, bruh, how you gonna bring up that video, bruh? I did that like 5 months ago. Like, hey, these some extra fruit in the smoothie ass niggas, bruh. You know what I'm saying?
Pride in your ego got involved so bad that you allegedly went and committed a triple shooting,
Facts.
hit somebody in their head,
Facts.
and 45 minutes later got on live to talk about it, to brag about it, thinking you killed Spinner Benz. You even said on live, oh, what do you say? Therese gay, like, you know, you bragging that you got get back for them calling you gay. Completely washed whatever $2 million record deal you might have got. You're facing forever in prison. Almost everybody you know is dead. He's got Bibby tattooed on his neck. Fulio got killed. The whole 6 block is basically gone.
Damn.
Even his enemies. You know, that's the thing. Like, when you go years down the line and drill, almost everyone either dies or goes to prison. The street conflict dies out because all the players aren't even there anymore. But where they are at is inside a prison, waiting for you to go to prison.
Yeah.
As big as Florida is, it's the 3rd largest prison system in the US. It's not hard to find somebody.
Fact.
At every single compound, somebody's gonna be from Jacksonville. And the thing is, Rolling Ball, your enemy, who you said shot you, he's been in there for a minute. He's had time to get to know people. He's had time to build his face.
Hell yeah. He's had time to plot. So when you come in there, and I'm pretty sure they already got the news that you coming in there. So once you come on in there, bro, they gonna terrorize you, bro. That's how it be though, bro. Just when you think it's over with, just because you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna protect you in there, bro.
And with that being said, if you hit the Department of Corrections, you can best believe they're most likely gonna try to have a keep away order, especially if you tell them you need one. But the way Florida works, it's so easy for people to communicate to different prisons. Things get done. It's serious in there. He's gonna go in there with a target on his back 100%. And the thing is, I didn't read any paperwork saying that Rolling Ball snitched. But we read paperwork saying KSHORTY did.
That's
which
crazy.
means KSHORTY's not gonna be allowed to gangbang. KSHORTY's not gonna be in there claiming Cutthroat, which is the Jacksonville prison gang. He ain't gonna be able to go in there and claim Cut. He ain't gonna be able to go in there and claim 6 block. There's no 6 block in prison. The thing is, when you go to prison, if you're not joining the big gangs like Blood, fucking GD, King, Zoe, if you're not in a big gang like that, because the Crips don't have numbers, that's why they didn't get included. You're gonna be in like a neighborhood or a city gang, right? So Orlando, they'll stick together. Tampa, they'll stick together. Miami will stick together, but really Miami, Palm Beach, and Broward all click up together and call themselves down south. Jacksonville has the Cutthroats, which originated from New Orleans. With his history, he's not gonna be good on any compound. And that's just something that he's gonna have to deal with. He's gonna have to live with. He's gonna have to crash. He's gonna have to go PC, whatever the situation is. That gangster shit doesn't stop when you go to prison. That's when it really starts.
Nah, that's when that shit get worse. You playing around like that shit cool, nigga. That's when that shit get to popping. That's when your gangster really get tested. You hear me? You got niggas with the locks and the socks and the shanks and all that shit, nigga. They aiming for you. Nigga, they plotted on you before you even getting in that bitch. You hear me?
It's because why are you gonna stop following the rules once you've thrown your entire life away? That's not how it works. Now, you get to sit and think about all the shit you was doing, all the things you were trying to prove. And not for nothing, whether he was gay or not, he's gonna see some gay gangsters in prison that take ass and take names and don't give a fuck and will hand you a knife and say, let's go knife for knife.
Nah, for real.
Bump that ass. Shit is crazy. It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with Yali.
Man, shout out to 90 Jake, man. Real shit, man. KSHORTY. All I can say is, bro, unless you mean to, don't drop that soap, bro. Like I said before in my last videos, man, I don't wish jail on nobody. But when you pretending to be this big time gangster, bro, you know what I'm saying? It kind of gets tested. So, man, that's it, man. MONICELLO'S reactions, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I've been seeing y'all commenting, man. I really do appreciate it. I seen y'all subscribing. I really do appreciate it. I seen the likes. I really do appreciate it. Man, make sure y'all tap in. I got plenty more reactions coming up, man. I appreciate y'all. Love, YouTube.